I'm going to do a full review and walkthrough of IBKR Lite, discuss its benefits, key features, and later in the video, do a quick comparison to its big brother, IBKR Pro, which is what I use. With IBKR Lite, they now have unlimited commission-free trading on US exchange listed stocks and ETFs, as well as low-cost access to global markets without required account minimums or inactivity fees, creating a hassle-free way to trade. If you decide you want to trade or invest in anything more than just US exchange listed stocks and ETFs, IBKR Lite can connect you to any electronic exchange globally so you can trade equities, options, and futures around the world and around the clock. They are truly one of the few that have a worldwide reach into almost any kind of market you'd want to invest or trade. IBKR Lite's key features. The biggest one is zero commissions and unlimited trades. You could trade as often and as much as you want, absolutely free. You also have no inactivity fees and no account minimums, unless of course you want to trade with margin. In that case, there's a regulatory $2,000 minimum requirement. And in the case of margin trading, they have incredibly low margin rates equal to the benchmark rate plus 2.5%, and they have a floor of 0.75% even if rates go negative. You can also open an IRA account. They offer traditional, Roth, rollover, SEP, or inherited IRAs. IBKR also offers paper trading, where you can take virtual money and trade it as if you were trading your own ideas before you put real money to work. It's always best to test your harebrained ideas with virtual money before feeding your bankroll. You can backtest your ideas with IBKR Lite. You can also trade fractional shares. If you own fractional shares and want to transfer those fractional shares to another broker, you can't. This applies to all brokers. To remedy this, you have two solutions. Number one, to continue to hold the fractional shares at the current broker, or two, you'll need to liquidate them prior to transfer. You can also sign up for a DRIP, which is an acronym for Dividend Reinvestment Plan. Although you will be charged a commission of 0.005% per share with a minimum of $1 and a maximum of 1% of the trade value. Skip the DRIP and reinvest your dividends how you see fit at zero commission. If you like mutual funds, IBKR has nearly 12,500 mutual funds, and they got something called Mutual Fund Replicator. This tool helps you find lower cost ETFs that are essentially identical to more expensive mutual funds. You can also earn extra income on your idle cash balances. Your idle cash will earn interest at 1.5% under the Fed funds rate. Also, accounts with a net asset value of $100,000 or more receive interest at the full rate of 1.5% under Fed funds. Accounts with less than $100,000 NAV receive interest at rates proportional to the account size. And you can also earn extra income in their stock yield enhancement program. The program lets IBKR borrow your fully paid stock in exchange for cash collateral, then loans the stock to others and shares half the interest earned. IBKR Lite app is easy to use and includes standard features such as real-time monitoring, alerts, watch lists, customizable account dashboard. Additional features like an option strategy lab lets you create and submit both simple and complex multi-leg options orders and compare up to 5 option strategies at one time. Other tools include a volatility lab, advanced charting, heat maps of sector and stock symbol performance, paper trading, and a mutual fund replicator. There's a couple things to be aware of. IBKR Lite app has a bit more sophisticated interface. If that doesn't scare you, then you've got a ton of trading flexibility at your fingertips. I'm going to go over a quick comparison between IBKR Lite and IBKR Pro. The main difference you'll see is IBKR Lite is commission-free versus IBKR Pro, which only offers fixed or tiered pricing. If you want to trade options, futures, or mutual funds, IBKR Pro gives you 2 choices of pricing, fixed or tiered. IBKR Lite only offers fixed pricing. There's no minimum balance for either. Maintenance fee is 0 for IBKR Lite, and IBKR Pro is $10 per month, but if you generate $10 or more worth commissions that month, you don't pay the $10 fee. When it comes to interest paid and margin loans, IBKR Pro has better overall rates than IBKR Lite. Advantage IBKR Pro. When it comes to account features, the only real difference between the two are trading hours for stocks and ETFs. IBKR Lite has 3 less pre-market hours to trade versus IBKR Pro. Beyond the basic free data, market data only costs a few bucks for either. It's optional, but worth it if you intend to be a more active investor or trader. There's really little difference here, but IBKR Pro gets the win in this category with 3 more pre-market trading hours. The vast majority of IBKR Lite clients are going to use the IBKR mobile app and maybe Trader Workstation, which by the way is a totally pro-level charting, execution, and tools platform. It's what I use every day when trading. Maybe for convenience, if you're away from your PC or Mac, IBKR Web Trader would be a nice option that some may wish they had, but most IBKR Lite clients will likely just use the mobile app. If you want to trade on a Mac or a PC, the Trader Workstation is the fully featured desktop platform that clients of both IBKR Lite and IBKR Pro can access. If all you wanted to do is invest, maybe do some light active trading, IBKR Lite is all you need. It comes packed with more than enough features and tools to satisfy most investors. If you're a very active trader and investor, you'll want direct access to exchanges so you can position your trades for better prices, which in my opinion more than compensates for the very low commissions and small data fees you'll pay if you opt for IBKR Pro. There isn't much difference between the two that would make IBKR Lite investors feel like they're missing out versus going with the IBKR Pro. In fact, you get more than what you might find with other competing platforms. If you think you want or need the extra options IBKR Pro offers, then you can easily upgrade at any time. With all its features from no-cost trades to the ability to paper trade to its extra income earning potential, robust trading platform, and a one-stop shop for all your current, future investing and trading needs, IBKR can handle the most volatile of markets and not crash on you. That, in my opinion, is a big deal and something you should think about before deciding what broker to hang your hat with. In my opinion, a winner and could very well be the only broker you'll ever need.